who upslop in their content, who object and they shit, who ultimately wants to be happy, but they think they've kind of plateaued and they think this is as good as it's gonna get. But let's be honest, it's probably gonna get worse. So in today's video, a long, long time ago, at least 1 year ago, at some point, I was queued up to play some shit like Overwatch or Fortnite with my gay boyfriend Andrew, and I remember we were in the PlayStation call, and then I don't know that we played a single game. I'm pretty sure we didn't, but we might have played just like one. And then he opened up Facebook.ca, and he stumbled across this page called Anime Tournament, where it does what it says on the tin, where they pull a bunch of shit from their like viewer base or like whatever the fuck you call it on Facebook, where they like, whoa, this one is the best protagonist tournament, so who do you want to be in the best protagonist tournament? And then all the people like say who they want, and then they pull it. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. It doesn't matter. But I figured it would be some good slop content if I just went through the page and gave my 2 cents. Instead of like continuing to talk about it with my buddy and like having genuine connection, I gotta farm it for YouTube. And I did notice as I sat down to record that I'm pretty sure in my last two videos I'm wearing this exact shirt. I do have other shirts and I do shower. My next video will be me in the shower if you want. You all keep commenting about it. Like, I'll show you. But let's do the real thing. Let's do the top of the video. Let's do what the video's about instead of talking about me in the shower. This is not passes.com. This is not anyway. So this one's the best anime protagonist tournament. It looks like it's largely just shonen people though. So they probably should have clarified, because are these all shonen? I think people say Berserk is seinen, but what is a seinen but just shonen but +1? So we have Monkey D. Luffy, Yusuke Urameshi, Ken Kaneki. I have no idea who this is. I've never seen this man before in my life. Eren Jagger, Natsu Dragneel, Naruto, Rin from Blue Exorcist, Ichigo from Bleach, Inuyasha from, you guessed it, Gintoki from Gintama, Son Goku, Gon Freaks the Freak, Saitama from One Punch, Guts Berserk, and then Meliodas, the supreme pedophile himself. And then round one, it's, I think, before I actually started to record, their like big banner photo was like, one side is like the most people who got voted, and the other side is the underdogs. Although I definitely find it hard to believe that the left side here would be the ones people voted for if it has Green Blue Exorcist and the other side has fucking Goku. But round one, I also guess that because I'm showing just everything you can fucking see, I think this means Yusuke won. Although that, to be honest, I don't want to say that doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense. I haven't finished Yu Yu Hakusho. I got to the Dark Tournament, which is what everyone like sucks off and is like, oh my god, the Dark Tournament is the single greatest tournament in all of anime. You have to watch the Dark Tournament. But I've been watching One Piece since I was a kid, so I would definitely vote for Luffy. From what I have seen of Yu Yu Hakusho, he doesn't compare to Luffy at all. He's a fun character, but like, that's Luffy. That's Monkey D. Luffy's gonna be king of the pirates. Alright, let's go. It looks like they include an image to show like who won. Yusuke shirtless with some markings that I don't recognize. Guys, you're actually spoiling the fucking show for me. Yeah. Does it say? Kaneki Ken or Shinichi Izumi? I have no idea who that is. Oh, wait, okay, it's the guy from Parasite, which is a fucking crazy pick. So first of all, it's already a fallacy that Yusuke beat Luffy. Then we have Ken Kaneki versus Mr. Parasite. I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul. I did read the manga, but I know it continues into Tokyo Ghoul Re. And then I've also watched Parasite, and I don't like either of these things. Tokyo Ghoul is sincerely one of the worst things I've ever read. It's like if a 14-year-old got like unrestricted access to craft a manga and was like, "Oh my god, wouldn't it be so fucking epic and edgy if this was in it? Oh my god!" And then Ken Kanaki's gonna do this, and then he's tortured so much that he becomes Giga Chad, and then not that Shinichi's much better because he. Oh my god, do I even remember anything from Parasite? I know I thought it was fucking boring. An alien jumps inside his hand, I think. It goes inside his body. It wanted to go into his brain and take over his body. It fucked up and goes in his hand, maybe. And then, like, I remember he slowly becomes a little less emotional and more alien, but, like, I never thought it was all that interesting. I don't even remember, because sometimes I watch anime and I don't like it. But then I'm like, but this episode was good. I don't remember thinking that ever during Parasite. But is Ken Kanaki like cringe enough that I want Shinichi to win? I definitely think Tokyo Ghoul is gonna win because people love it. I remember when I read Tokyo Ghoul, I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking bad. Let me go to Reddit.ca, and then every thread was like, is Tokyo Ghoul a modern day masterpiece? And I was like, oh my god, these people are crazy. There he is. He won. Yippee. Wahoo. Then we got Aaron versus Natsu. Now, I have read and seen all of Fairy Tail, and I think it's okay. I've seen 2 seasons of Attack on Titan, and I like it, but I haven't finished it. I know as the show goes on, people like call him nuts or something, and like he goes crazy. Spoilers, I guess, but if I had to pick, because I do like Natsu, in spite of all of Fairy Tail's flaws, I would probably give this to Eren Yeager. I think he's a more fun character to watch. They are voiced in English by 2 voice actors I really like, Bryce Papenbrook and Todd Haberkorn. I think Bryce Papenbrook does a better job, because for Natsu, he's doing a like, oh, I'm a heckin' epic anime boy thing. But I would give it to Eren. Natsu won. That's crazy. But maybe Anime Tournament's fan base is like shonen pilled. I mean, whoops, holy shit. Maybe they're shonen pilled. I know fucking like 9 out of 10 things here are shonen. Whatever. Next we have hang on. What happened? What happened? No, go back. Reverse. What the fuck? Rewind time. When? What? I'm being gaslit. In round 1, it's Green Blue Exorcist. And then they just decided to change it. They were like, oh, actually, was that Simone from Gurren Lagann? Yeah, Naruto or Simone the Digger. Did he not have a last name? Or did they just decide to say that? Gurren Lagann's another example of, I remember in 2019, I think it was, I texted my buddy Oscar and I was like, hey man, I'm in kind of an anime slump. I have no idea what to watch. Give me some stuff to watch. And then he was like, you should watch Gurren Lagann and you should watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I watched them both. I watched Gurren Lagann first because it's shorter, and I didn't really like it. By the end, I found there was like a couple episodes that were enjoyable, but yeah, I would give this. I mean, Naruto is one of my childhood series. I love Naruto with all of my cock and balls, so I definitely wouldn't give it to Simon. Especially because it's crazy that he is the main character, so I guess he has to be here, but everyone prefers, that I'm aware of, they prefer Kamina. Believe in me that believes in you. So Simone never stood a chance. It was always Naruto, and it always will be. Naruto won. Then we have Meliodas the pedophile versus Guts. Now, unfortunately, for me, I've seen all of Seven Deadly Sins. I put myself through that. And I've not watched a single episode or read a single chapter of Berserk, even though everyone on planet Earth that likes anime is like, Berserk is the single greatest series that's ever been written. God, I hope Guts Berserk wins, because Meliodas likes to touch kids. And I haven't read Berserk, so maybe Guts does too, but I hope he doesn't. Meliodas won? Fuck this. Fuck you guys. You suck. I hate all of you. Holy shit. That's okay. Shouldn't have won. Whatever. Shouldn't have won. Shouldn't have won. Shouldn't have won. Should have won. Shouldn't have won. So far, we're 1 for fucking 1. That's crazy. Now we have Saitama versus Gon. Um, Now that I'm presented with this, I don't know. I'm caught up on One Punch Man. I'm not caught up on Hunter x Hunter. I've seen the whole anime though. Not read the last batch of chapters that came out when Homeboy stopped being on hiatus. Um, Gon isn't really what I love about Hunter x Hunter though. I like basically every other main character from Hunter x Hunter more than Gon. I like Killua more. I like Karapika more. Leori is my favorite character. Hisoka, if you count him, I like more than Gon too. So maybe I would give this one to Saitama. Although, no, fuck it. I would give it to Saitama. His funny manga. Gon one. I am, despite often checking in on this Facebook page, it clears that I don't agree with the other viewers. Now we have Goku and Gin Toki. I almost called him Gintama. I've only seen one, and I didn't even finish its season of Gintama in like 2017, so I don't know what season that would be. Dragon Ball is the single thing in my life that I will love forever. If I was boiled down to one personality trait, is that I'm a fucking dickling that likes Dragon Ball. So I would give it to Goku. I don't. Maybe Gintoki is like the supreme Giga Chad of all Giga Chads. If I watched the other seasons, but I haven't, so I'm giving it to Goku. And I have faith that the anime tournament viewer base, because they're so based in Shonen Pilled, that they will pick Goku also. But if I click this arrow and I see Gintoki, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, it's Goku. Oh, it's Cell Man. What the fuck? Now we have Inuyasha versus Ichigo from Bleach. For a long time, so Inuyasha, they're technically both childhood series of mine, but Inuyasha I only have I read all of Inuyasha last year. I had seen all of Bleach forever, but Inuyasha, it was like, oh yeah, I remember watching Inuyasha as a kid. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm losing it. As a kid, and it was just like, it was something I had nostalgia for, but I didn't really like give a shit about it. And then I went to go read it, and it's actually pretty goddamn good. And I like Inuyasha a lot. He's probably like one of the better characters, which, I mean, if the main character ideally is. But I always thought Bleach was like a little lesser than, because like growing up, the four things that I like really, truly, desperately loved was Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. I fucking loved Goku and the Big Three. But I always like, the other three were like special to me, and then Bleach was just kind of like something I liked. But it was also, because it's part of the Big Three, it was like lumped in. I think in terms of actual character rating, I would give this one to Inuyasha. Although, if I was gonna sit down and rewatch or reread either of these things, I would go with Bleach. Inuyasha won. That's crazy. Huh. I mean, obviously I knew he was going to, because I voted for him. Now we have Yusuke versus Ken from Tokyo Ghoul. Obviously, Ken sucks. We all know that. We all agree. And I read all of Part 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, and I never liked Kaneki even once. I at least like Yusuke from the little bit that I've seen of Yu Yu Hakusho. So I hope he wins. He won. And all is right in the world. Next we have Natsu versus Naruto. And Natsu shouldn't have even made it this far. But he's against Naruto. Surely Naruto wins. He's fucking Naruto. Naruto is Pirates versus Ninjas. Like, it should... the final round should be fucking Pirates versus Ninjas. I remember people... Like, that was such a, like, heated debate back in the day. Where even, like, random normies my sister was friends with would be like, hey man, Pirates versus Ninja. Or, like, randoms on the playground would be like, Pirates versus Ninjas. And they didn't even know that it was for One Piece or Naruto. It broke containment. Please, Naruto, win. Please, I need this. I'm so... No. What is this AI fucking thirst trap fan art? And I know there's a DeviantArt link right there, but I don't care. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Now we have Meliodas versus Gon, and so it's two people. I mean, I like Gon just fine, but in comparison to the other characters, whatever. And then we have Meliodas, who I hate. Get your hands off my woman, he says while holding his girlfriend that's a baby. Now my cat's screaming. Take a shot every time my cat screams in every single one of my goddamn videos. Gon better win. Because Hunter x Hunter is so good. Like, Hunter x Hunter is so good in spite of Gon being just okay. But Meliodas can't win. He's a pedophile. Okay. Alright. So now Goku versus Goku wins. Goku wins. I don't even have to look. Goku wins. We don't need to debate who's better protagonist, Goku or Inuyasha. It's Goku. I swear to fucking God, if Natsu from Fairy Tail beats Yusuke and goes to the final round up against Goku, because it's gonna be Goku. And I mean, Goku better win the whole fucking thing. If I get to the end and it's like everyone voted for Yusuke. It's like fuck off. Don't do that to me. I really don't need that right now. Okay, Yusuke won, thank God. Gon versus Goku. Alright, and then Goku will win, surely. Surely Goku wins. It's Goku. Dragon Ball is like the manga. Okay, I was like, I could feel my heart beating. And now it's Yusuke for Goku. Goku's gotta win, because clearly the anime tournament fan base fucking, like, loves Yusuke with all their heart and soul, but, like, it's Goku. Everyone remembers the episode where Goku sneaks into Bulma's bed at night, lifts up her skirt, smacks her pussy, and goes, "Your balls are gone!" That's peak. Okay, alright. And you know what? In the end, it's three series that I do like. Although, I think Luffy should be next to Goku. Yeah, left-sided should be Luffy. It should be first place Goku, second place Luffy, third place Gon's fine, but also, yeah, Inuyasha or Ichigo should be here. I'm sure Berserk fans are like, where's Guts? Why did Guts lose to the guy that is in love with a baby? At least I'm asking that question. Oh shit, they actually showed some tallies. That's cool. I wasn't familiar with your game anime tournament. Oh, Goku thumbs up. Nice. What's this? Official announcement post best side character. Oh, so this is the next tournament. I don't know how long I've been going. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll do the next one too. We got best side character. All right, who we got here? We got Zoro from One Piece versus Yuno from Black Clover, and this of course raises the question of like, what's a side character mean? Because Sasuke and Vegeta are there, and they, Kilo was there too. They're basically co-leads as far as like the series cares. But we got Zoro versus Yuno from Black Clover. We got L from Death Note versus Gyu Tomioka from fucking Demon Slayer. Sasuke from Naruto. Death the Kid from Soul Eater. Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I was like, what's a fucking name? Versus Genos from One Punch Man. Bon from Seven Deadly Sins, who's also a pedophile, versus Karma from Assassination Classroom. Gray Fairy Tail versus Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Levi from Attack on Titan versus Vegeta. And then Bakugo versus Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, we've established that the anime tournament fan base is sick in the head, and they don't know what the definitive choice is, which is what I would vote for, because I have the correct answer. So we have Zoro versus Yuno. Now, both of these characters actually have a problem where they're both kind of like giga badasses, and Yuno is way worse, where it's just like Yuno can do no wrong. Did you know that Yuno has been like an amazing wizard from day one? And then also, did you know that he gets access to the wind spirit because he's such a good wind user? And also, did you know that he's the crown prince of Fuckboy Town? And because of that, he gets 2 fucking magic spell books and gets 2 types of magic that no one else in the series gets, because he's him, but he's not him. He's fucking one of the most boring characters in the series, and I like Black Clover a lot more than I used to since I last reread it. But Yuno is not a high point of the series, so I really hope Zoro wins because Zoro is at least a lot of fun. Pre-time skip, but then post-time skip, he's just badass McBadass man. Okay, all right. Despite how mentally ill the anime tournament fanbase is, they went with the right choice. Then we have L. This is such a crazy fucking choice. Because some of them, it's like... Okay, One Piece, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, One Punch Man, Dragon Ball, like, had characters in the best protagonist one. And I know it's, like, fan-pulled or whatever, but... You'd think they would just, like, keep it consistent. But then they're like, put an L from Death Note. Who... I mean... arguably is not a side character. He's the main villain. If you like, from Light being the main character, he's the main villain. So it's weird to be like, he's a side character. He actually doesn't matter. Fuck him. We all hate L. One of the most like popular, like beloved normie characters in all of anime. Then we have Tomioka, who's definitely weird. You'd think would be like Rengoku or like Inosuke or Zenitsu or even fucking Nezuko. Although you could argue that she's also a main character. When I was a kid, when I was 11 and I watched Death Note and I was like, oh my god, L is the coolest motherfucker on planet Earth. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. Oh my god, I need to walk like him. I need to sit like him. I was so fucking autist-pilled for L. And then Giyu, the best thing I can say about him is that in the dub he's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Other than that, I don't remember a goddamn thing about Giyu. He's very cool in episode 1 of Demon Slayer. After that, I don't recall anything that he does of note. He has some shit to do in the final arc, but I don't remember what that is because I read Demon Slayer like 3 years ago now. I think it should probably go to L. L1. Okay. Now we have Sasuke versus Death the Kid. Now, whenever the last time I like committed to rewatching all of Naruto, I came to some backstory. When I was a little kid, I idolized Sasuke. If there was an edgy character, same thing with Zoro actually, I should have mentioned it up top. If there was a character that was like an edgy badass, I was like frothing at the fucking dick. Like, oh my god, they're so cool, I need to be like them. I want to be dark and mysterious so bad. Everyone's going to think I'm so awesome if I'm like Sasuke. And obviously I'm not, and I wasn't, but I wanted to be. But now, the last time I rewatched Naruto, I was like, hey, Sasuke fucking sucks, I don't like him. What was Kid me thinking? And then I actually also, when I watched Soul Eater as a little boy, loved Death the Kid. If they have black hair, sign me up. I'm in love with them. But the last time I read Soul Eater was last year. I actually read it after I read Inuyasha. Because I always saw people like glazing how much better the Soul Eater manga was to the anime. And I always remember thinking like, oh, the Soul Eater anime had a way better ending than the manga. The manga ending was fucking stupid. I'll reread it. So then I reread it. And I don't just think the ending sucks. I think all of Soul Eater is not very good. It runs into a similar problem that Tokyo Ghoul has, where it seems like a little kid was just like, what would be awesome? Put it in a book. And admittedly, Death the Kid is a fun, cool character. I think I like Naruto enough that I would give Sasuke the vote, even though I don't like him. But yeah, no, I hope Sasuke wins. I completely lost my train of thought after I said that. Like I was gonna like go into a monologue of like, but Death the Kid. No, fuck him. Sasuke is also voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, who's one of the goats. Death the Kid, voiced by Todd Haberkorn. Like him a lot, but that can't save you, Death the Kid. Sasuke, please win. He did win. Okay. So far, okay. Hey, I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. I was right. Anime Tournament fanbase was wrong about the best protagonist. But so far, I'm batting 100. Now you got Hiei versus Genos. If I had to guess, I'm going to assume that Hiei wins because they clearly the fan base of this Facebook page clearly loves Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, I would probably also give it to Hiei, even though I've barely seen him from what I've watched. It's just kind of like an edgy. If I watched Yu Yu Hakusho as a kid, though, oh my god, I would have been fucking sucking Hiei's cock. I would have walked up to the TV and been like, oh, Hiei's on screen and started licking it. Genos is actually one of the reasons I started to watch One Punch Man, though, because I saw a clip of a scene in an episode where he's like fighting Saitama, and it's like one of the fucking coolest animated scenes I've ever seen. And I was like, I gotta watch that show now. But overall, he's not that good of a character. He is a good comedic foil to Saitama, but I would give this to Hiei. I assume Hiei is gonna win. Show me the money. It's Hiei. There he is. Oh, this looks like something I would have made my fucking Facebook profile picture if I was fucking 6. Oh my god, he's so... Oh, is that a dragon? Oh my god. Now we have Bond versus Karma. Now, what? I thought Bond was super cool when I watched the show when I was 15. And he's voiced by Ben Diskin. I think that's the bro's name. And he does a hell of a job voicing him. However, Bond is in love with a little girl. I mean, she's actually a 1,000-year-old fairy. So, I guess that makes it fine. She is an adult woman, even though she looks 2. And then Karma... hang on. This is actually like kind of like Oops, All Edgelords, I'm noticing. But when I watched Ass Class, it came out when I was a senior in high school. So I was past my loving edgelord phases. But I still liked Karma a whole lot. And I will say, Karma is at least fun in a way that Bond isn't. Because a lot of the time Bond is on screen, he's like, I need to do something to resurrect my dead fucking lolly girlfriend. And I'm bored. I hate... And it's not just the child of it all, but I hate when any character in any media is like, my whole character is that I'm in love with this other character. It's fucking boring. So I hope Karma wins. I don't think he's going to, though. No, Bond won, yeah. Everyone that likes this Facebook page likes kids. Now you got Gray vs. Killua. Gray is one of the most boring characters in Fairy Tail. He has ice powers. That's pretty cool. Not a whole lot to say about Gray. He just kind of exists. I remember his arc is like the second season of Fairy Tail too, where he's like, "Oh my god, a demon! I need to blow up the demon with my suicide spell, my sewer slide spell." You didn't hear that, YouTube. YouTube gods, don't strike my video down, please. He sees a demon and he's like, "I need to commit right now," and then any time he's like faced with strife for the rest of the series, he's like, I know what to do. I'll end my life. And it's like, great. It's the meme of like, Sheen, this is the 16th time you've shown us Ultra Lord. Gray, this is the 1,000th time you've threatened to end your own life to beat a bad guy. We don't care, Gray. Just do it. Do it and the series would be better without you. Fuck. Then we got Killua, who, if I watched Hunter x Hunter when I was a little boy, holy shit. In not season 1, in arc 1 of Hunter x Hunter, he's like the edgiest little bitch ever. Oh, he's so awesome. Oh, I would have been stuck to him like glue. I do like Killua a whole lot, so I hope he wins because Gray fucking sucks. Killua's arc is like really cool as he like stops being as edgy because he becomes friends with Gon and wants to give his brother the big middle finger. Please, Killua. Thank God. Next we got Levi Ackerman, I think his name is, versus Vegeta. Now, Aaron didn't win when he should have, and Levi should not win, because that's Vegeta, that's my GOAT. That's the Prince of all Saiyans, baby. Well, I mean, what are we doing here? I know people love Levi. When I was a little boy, and I was on Tumblr.ca, and people were like, you all need to watch Attack on Titan now! Levi was the character everyone, like, glazed, and was, like, obsessed with. And then when I watched Attack on Titan, he's voiced by Matt Mercer. This guy does not look like he was fucking voiced by Matt Mercer. But if Vegeta loses to fucking to Cool McCoolman, like, come on, what are we doing? He's Vegeta. He in Daima, it's revealed he loves taking baths with his wife. It's peak. No shot! Alright, that's, we were cooking so hard where I got the whole left side correct, and then it all went downhill with Bond. Killua should have won, but Levi over fucking Vegeta? Come on. Get help. Get educated. What the fuck? Now you got Bakugo's fucking Roy Mustang. Bakugo's gonna win. His little twink. Oh my god, wasn't it so awesome when he told Deku to jump off the fucking roof? Oh my god, that got my pussy so wet. I want to see him and Deku kiss. Even though Roy Mustang has one of the most vindicating scenes in all of Shonen where he destroys lust. but it doesn't destroy my lust. Yeah, there it is. Fuck off. Ah, shut up. Alright, Zoro vs. L. Surely Zoro wins. I mean, is it even a question? Zoro, we've got thousands of episodes of One Piece to compare to L's like 12. And L's cool, but it's Zoro. He's the Pirate Hunter Zoro. It's Minority Hunter Zoro. Everyone Zoro fights has brown skin, and he has to kill them. He's based. Yeah, I hope Zoro wins. I realize I probably shouldn't be digging this grave where I'm like, isn't Zoro awesome because he hurts people of color? If Zoro and I were in a room, he would cut me down. Okay, yeah, Zoro wins. We got Sasuke versus Hiei. It's the ultimate battle of my edgy boyfriends. Holy shit, I don't even know who will win. I've read all of Naruto. I love Naruto. So I guess I hope Sasuke wins, even though I fucking hate him. Fuck you, Sasuke. Shut up. Versus Hiei, who, Yu Yu Hakusho seems to be this Facebook page's darling. But, yeah, I hope Sasuke wins. Hey, Sasuke it's cool when he makes his hand lightning. What's Hiei do? I don't know. From what I've seen, nothing. Hiei fucking won. Oh my god. When I watch the rest of Yu Yu Hakusho, Hiei better be the coolest motherfucker on earth. Bon versus Killua. If Bon wins, what are we doing? It's gonna be like Hiei versus Zoro, and then Hiei will win for some reason, and then Bakugo will get first place somehow. It'll be like Bakugo, Hiei, and Levi, and I'll be really upset. When it should be Zoro, Killua, and fucking Vegeta. Vegeta should be number one. Justice for Vegeta. Okay, Killua won. Good. Killua can like kids because he's a kid, but Bon likes a kid and he's a fucking 1,000-year-old immortal man. But it's fine because his girlfriend is even older than him, even though she looks like she's 6. Alright. Levi versus Bakugo. I couldn't give a fuck who wins because I don't like Levi and I don't much care for Bakugo either. Bakugo's fine. He at least has some cool fights. From what I've seen of Attack on Titan, Levi just exists to be like, everyone follow my orders. But, Bakugo at least has all that cool yaoi. Levi won. Oh shit, that's an upset. I really thought Bakugo was going to win. Now we got Zoro versus Hiei. Battle of Swords Boys. Obviously, I want Zoro to win because I've actually read One Piece. The little bit I've watched of Yu Yu Hakusho, Hiei's done jack shit. This fan base is crazy, though. They're probably going to give it to Hiei. And I'll be left like, oh my, I need to finish Yu Yu Hakusho right now so I can understand Peak, so I can get that Hiei back tattoo. Hiei fucking won. God damn. What the hell? Now I got Killua versus Levi. Hope Killua wins. Really don't know how Levi, first of all, beat Vegeta, but then made it this far. Because that's another thing. Hiei better be fucking awesome in the rest of Yu Yu Hakusho, and Levi better be awesome in the next fucking 2 seasons of Attack on Titan. Don't do it. Alright. So we got... I didn't mention this, but, if you know, they both Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho are made by the same author. Yu Yu Hakusho came out first. So I've actually, seen all of Hunter x Hunter, so I hope Killua wins. Surely, based on how this has gone, Hiei wins. Place your bets. Killua won. Oh shit! Color me wrong. Boy, is there egg on my face. I can't totally be mad, I guess. I mean, actually, I'm furious because why isn't Vegeta up here? If it was my basic ass, it would be Vegeta, fucking Sasuke, and Zoro. But although I do like Killua more than I like Sasuke, so maybe Vegeta, Zoro, and Killua. He better be the coolest motherfucker on planet Earth, I swear to God. Yu Yu Hakusho better be like actual peak cinema if they're gonna like sweep every award like this. Do they do the stats? They do the stats. Now I'll have what's next? Okay, I'm gonna end the video now, but the next one is the best villain, and based on are these the people? We got Dickhead from Seven Deadly Sins, the guy from Monster, the twink from Berserk, Doflamingo from One Piece, Makoto Shichio from Rurouni Kenshin. I think this is a guy from Yu Yu Hakusho, although that's not what he looks like from where I've seen. Dio from JoJo, Father from Full Metal, One for All from My Hero, Garo from One Punch Man, Light Yagami from Death Note, Zeref from Fairy Tail, he's not winning, Meruem from Hunter x Hunter, Mamoru Uchiha from Naruto, Sosuke Aizen from Bleach, and then Frieza from Dragon Ball. I'll be deeply upset and like do things to my body if Frieza doesn't win, but that'll be the next slot content. When I come back to this, maybe I'll just do two every time because that seems like a good amount of time. I don't know how long it's been. Uh, Thanks for watching. If you watched, I don't thank you if you didn't watch. Whatever. What the fuck am I doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.